BP Polo, Jovi Bay, Ringa, Rufino Bensodon and Garvey Bay. And away we go. 4-6 chuckers of frenetic activity, I'm sure, here at Billingbear Park Polo Club. Or rather, Billingbear Park. It's a private field as Jovi Bay breaks clear in the gold helmet, and that's a nice play by Jovi Bay, racing down towards that target area. Selsa leaves it behind. Backhand, back door was shut very decisively there by Jaime Redobro, who brings it forward nicely. Ground wide, the horse that he's on. He sends it up there to Marcus de Paula. Marcus de Paula on the gelding Peliador, the chestnut. Checks, picks up the loose ball, sends it forward. In comes Garvey Bay. Tries to take the backhand shot, didn't connect. Through came Rufino Bensodon. In fact, it was, I beg your pardon, Bautista Garcia who took it forward, not Marcus de Paula, but Garcia took the ball forward there. You can see pushed forward. In came the backhand from Garvey Bay. And the umpires are going to take this one forward. My apologies, just getting myself a little sorted out there with Garvey Bay and the horses they're all playing. Bautista Garcia was the person who took it forward in the number 2 shirt with a grey helmet. Horse that he's riding in this chucker. Waimea, the chestnut. Big white face, 4 white feet. 19 years of age, Bautista Garcia. Comes around, penalty goes in his favour. Penalty 2 for Billingbear Park Polo team, and they get themselves off the mark and they go up to 1 to equal the handicap advantage that BP Polo got at the start. Back to the centre, ends reversed. 1 apiece. Marcus de Paula breaks clear. 'Tis him this time on Peliador, the chestnut gelding that he's playing. Going up to the backhand taken there by Garvey Bay. Tries to find Ringa on the grey Historica, but he only finds Bautista Garcia, who comes around the corner. Bautista gets hooked out of it. In there now, Garcia still there, battling it out on the chestnut. Waimea picked up in the opposition by Rufino Bensodon, who brings it around the corner. Rufino sends it left for Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay coming through at pace. Marga, the chestnut, he's playing, takes it forward, sends it up to brother Jovi. Jovi goes forward for the pass. Garvey tries to get it up to Jovi. Ball will drop down. Who will pick it up? It's Jovi Bay. Just takes it on the near side, back to the offside. Assisted there by Garvey. Garvey comes through nicely. He played very well the other day on the Queen's Ground, hitting a beautiful long ball. Did a lot of damage sending that one up to the front door for Jovi, who also was played very nicely. Now Garvey sends it forward, as I said. In fact, it was Rufino Bensodon who sent it forward. My apologies. Now it is Garvey Bay, and Garvey Bay puts it in. Nicely played there. Let's have a look at that on the replay. The pressure from BP Polo pays off. Garvey Bay. Here he comes. The pass from Bensodon. Here comes Garvey. Now, Garvey Bay comes in. Goes for the under the next shot. Puts it away. Nicely takes it there. And that was a nice goal for Garvey Bay. Made no mistake. Puts number 2 on the board for BP Polo. And Garvey breaks clear again, takes it nicely down the field, still pushing down. Garvey on the advance. Remember, he got a nice goal down the other end. Can he add another one? Back in defence comes Jaime Redobro. Redobro takes the near side backhand shot, finds Bautista Garcia, and Garcia drives that one down the field. But shutting the back door, going back strongly in defence will be Rufino Bensodon. Bensodon goes back, takes the backhand shot. Didn't connect the way he'd hoped to. Jovi Bay is called off it by Gennaro Ringa on the grey Historica. He turns it around, sends it up to the front door. Who will be there? Garvey Bay went forward. So did Jovie Bay. Marcus de Paula came in. Terence Lent was closely in association with Jovie Bay. I think Marcus de Paula might have just strayed across the right of way. Opportunity for all the players to go off and change. Here you see it on the replay. And you see the two players coming down the line there, established on it. Oh, we didn't have much room there. I think the umpires will definitely push that one forward for a penalty in favour of BP Polo. BP Polo have the advantage with 3 minutes to run. Ball teed up by Gennaro Ringa. Goes off to change his pony. We'll see that grey later on. I believe it's going to be played by Jovie Bay in the last chukker. Possibly being played by two players today. Rufino Bencidon comes around. Has he sent it through? He pushed it wide, and he'll be cross with that one. You can see a bit of frustration from Rufino as he hit the ground with his stick. Would have dearly liked to have popped that one away. Pushing it forward. Who's going to catch it now? Jovie Bay turns the corner nicely. I think that's Premisa that he's on with the 4 white feet. Coming through now is going to be Terence Lent, and Terence Lent breaks clear. Terence Lent pushing forward up towards that first halfway line. Terence Lent, distinctive pony he's on with the big white face, Apache. Here he comes, and it's Lent pushing forward, but in front of him it's Marcus de Paula. He breaks over the halfway line. Marcus de Paula pushes forward, still pushing forward. De Paula down towards that target area, lays it behind. Will be taken on the near side by Garvey Bay. Now it's going to be De Paula who turns it around the corner. De Paula. Garcia goes to Bencidon, and it's Bautista Garcia now who picks up the loose ball. It's Garcia pushing down there. In comes the hook from Rufino Bencidon. Jovie Bay takes a strong under the tail backhand shot, finds Garvey, but in front of Garvey Bay it'll be picked up now by Jaime with Dobro. Pushes forward. Garvey Bay takes him off the ball. That allows Bencidon. A little collision between teammates Bencidon and Garvey Bay. Now it's sent up there for Jovie Bay. And going back will be Marcus de Paula. De Paula takes it strongly under the tail of his pony. We'll find Terence Lent again on the distinctive white-faced pony Apache. Pushes it down towards the target. Going back in defence will be Gennaro Ringa. Ringa takes the backhand shot. Turns it. Picked up though by with Dobro. He sends it back with interest. Marcus de Paula just checking on the boards. Is challenged there by Rufino Bencidon. Bautista Garcia comes in, leaves it for De Paula. De Paula fires it from distance. Back in there in the back door was Garvey Bay, but Jaime with Dobro, a nice cut shot goal there from Jaime with Dobro, pops it away. And have a look at this on the replay. I think that'll be a pretty nice shot. That's Bautista Garcia. Leaves it now for De Paula. De Paula, as you see, fires that one right up towards that goal mouth. Garvey Bay can't get there, and here comes the cut shot. Nicely taken there by Jaime with Dobro. Popped it away. So with 35 seconds remaining, the equaliser comes to the stick of Widobro. Little false backhand by Terence Lent. Now he picks it up, takes it forward, still on the distinctive pony, the big white face Apache. Leaves it now for De Paula. Teammates all go up for the pass. It's two apiece. De Paula looking to get one up onto the board to go into the second chukker. He sends that one nicely up there to Bautista Garcia, who's having a big ride-off battle with Garvey Bay. Through comes Terence Lent. He leaves it behind. It's going to be picked up now by under the tail from Gennaro Ringa. Pony he's riding is called Hannah. Now he'll bring you around the corner. Look at that for a turning play from Bautista Garcia. And breaking clear. And the whistle has gone as the bell went. Gennaro Ringa came through. Bautista Garcia had turned. We'll wait for our two umpires to make their decision for this end of the first chukker, how they'll start the second chukker. The umpires for this match, Julian Appleby and Ben Turner, with the referee. Apologise on that last play. I couldn't quite see what was going on. I thought Marcus had come in front of him. He obviously got the penalty, and it goes there in favour of the black shirts of Billingbear Park. My apologies, I read that last play totally wrong. So the penalty goes in favour of Billingbear Park. 3 on the board now with that penalty taken. Popped away for Billingbear Park. Bensidon under the neck of his pony to Ringer. Ringer just checks. Jovi Bay goes up for the pass. Ringer tries to get it to him, doesn't quite manage to get it as far as he'd hoped to. Then he pins it up there for Jovi Bay, but going to be picked up now by Bautista Garcia, who whips this one over towards the boards. Garcia, round the corner comes Rufino Bensidon. Jovi Bay takes the backhand shot, a little flick. Bautista Garcia also sends the little flick. Jovi Bay battling it out with Terence Lent, and it's Terence Lent who manages to come out the winner. Have a chance to see that on the replay. Terence Lent was the one I saw come up towards the boards. Candy, the dark bay, he's distinctive there, you saw him on. Now there's Lent, takes it forward. Takes it down the boards. And it will be a spot hit for Billingbear Park Polo team. Widobro takes the strike. Cristal, the pony that he's riding in this second period, as he sends that one forward. Waiting forward is Bautista Garcia. Garcia just pushes forward. Garvey Bay takes offensive action. Now Marcus De Paula comes in. De Paula with a little backwards flick to Widobro. As I said, Cristal, the pony that he's on. Widobro. 3 on the board to Billingbear Park Polo team at the moment. Up there to Bautista Garcia. Garcia takes it forward now. Will the penalty go which way? We'll have a wait to look to see. There you go, see it from Widobro, sends it forward, waiting. It's Bautista Garcia. Comes through. Now, the question is, was Bensidon in the way, or should he not have hit the ball the way he did? Looks like they said he had no right to make that play, therefore spot hit for the red shirts of BP Polo. And it's Bensidon who takes the strike. No, it isn't, it's Garvey Bay, my apologies. Garvey Bay, now he sends it up to Rufino Bensidon. Rufino, up over the halfway line. Left it behind, will be picked up now by Terence Lent. Lent will make the turning play, he brings it around the corner. Lent nicely brings it around. Lent is challenged there by Rufino Bensidon. Bensidon comes in, takes the ball away as the whistle goes. (3-2) in favour of Billingbear Park. Jaime Widobro takes the strike. Pushes up there. Waiting with him is Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay, Movidita, the pony that he's on. I believe I've got that one right. Bensidon comes in. He's cancelled out by Marcus De Paula. Gennaro Ringer brings it around the houses as Gennaro comes around the corner. Now Gennaro drives that one up for Jovi Bay, but going back in defence with him is Jaime Widobro. Widobro takes it forward on the near side. Widobro being pushed all the time by Jovi Bay. He's pushing him up to the halfway line. Jovi's pushing him hard, gaining territory all the time for BP Polo. Widobro's having a real problem to turn around. Finally, he manages to turn it around. Just pushing it forward. It's going to be Marcus De Paula. De Paula still pushes forward. Up there, De Paula still coming forward. De Paula on the advance, pushes through, and it's De Paula coming through on the advance for Billingbear Park Polo team. He sends it up there for Terence Lent. In comes the backhand from Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay just turns it around, ricochets off a pony as the whistle goes. So the umpires award a penalty for De Paula. Comes in, takes the penalty for, hits it nicely. The goal is good. Number 4 goes up onto the board for Billingbear Park Polo team. Struck that nicely, popped it away cleanly. 4 on the board for Billingbear Park. Three minutes and a quarter remaining. De Paula takes possession, sends it up to the front door. Who's going to be picking it up? Back in defence goes Gennaro Ringa. Ringa will bring it around the corner, turns it nicely. Ringa brings it around. Sipacho, the chestnut he's riding, very distinctive pony, played very nicely indeed for him on the Queen's Ground the other day, as Jovi Bay sends it up to the front door. Back in defence goes Marcus De Paula. He takes a little flick backwards. Through now comes Jaime with Dobro. Nice interlocking play between with Dobro and De Paula, and it's De Paula advances up over the halfway line. With him comes Rufino Benzedon. Benzedon takes the backhand shot, will try and find Jovi Bay. Lovely pass from Jovi Bay, sends that one up to Gennaro Ringa, and now suddenly the pace of BP Polo hots up. Jovi Bay goes up for the pass, so also does Benzedon. The pass is good from Ringa, right down there to the front door. Who will pick it up? Back in defence goes by. What a play there. Now that is a goal to the half to remember. Let's have a look at that one on the replay. That was a fantastic goal taken, I believe, by, here we go, Gennaro Ringa on Sipacho. I told you this pony played nicely. Here he goes. Wow. Dynamite goal. Gennaro Ringa, the scorer. Four plays 3. And Ringa takes possession, but it's stolen away by Marcus De Paula. Ringa comes in to challenge him. Marcus De Paula and Gennaro Ringa together. De Paula challenged. Tries to make the turning play, still pushing forward. He's been pushed there by Gennaro. Gennaro comes in, still there on the boards. Big bump there between Rufino Benzedon and Marcus De Paula. And what will the judge make of that? Penalty goes from the spot in favour of BP Polo. Pretty close to the boards, being going to be a little bit difficult from there to get a nice chance to go straight towards the goal mouth. I'm not sure if what quite happened. So Rufino Benzedon will come in. Benzedon comes around. Rather not, it's Garvey Bay, my apologies. Garvey Bay is the one who comes around. I think that's Milosa that he's just riding there. He takes the strike. That's a lovely hit by Garvey Bay, but it just goes wide to the left and out of play. Bringing it in will be Jaime Dobro. I think that's Attractivo that he's riding in this chucker. He was going to play it in the first, but in the end didn't get on it. He's playing it now in the second. He sends it left up there for Marcus De Paula. But De Paula comes in, takes a little turning play. He's challenged there by Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay tries to get a hold of it. He doesn't manage to. Now De Paula sends that one forward. Waiting to pick it up will be Bautista Garcia, but it's brought around nicely now by Rufino Benzedon. Benzedon pushing forward, still is on the advance. Jovi Bay goes up for the pass. Benzedon is pushed out towards the sidelines by Marcus De Paula. Here's the big under the neck shot from Benzedon. Has he found the flags? Wide to the right, out of play. So it will be a knock-in. Bringing it in. Jaime Redobro. Pressure being placed on this Billingbear Park Polo team of Goldmouth by the BP Polo boys in red and white as the tutor goes. 30 seconds of play remaining. The score is 4-3 as De Paula sent that one up, and it's Bautista Garcia who goes racing down this beautiful field here at Billingbear Park. Takes it down. Going back to shut the back door is Garvey Bay. Now in comes Rufina Bensodon. Bautista Garcia sends it down there. Garvey Bay hooks the stick of De Paula. Ball runs loose, went wide, and that was good defensive play. We might have a little look at that on the replay. That will end the second chukker with the score 4-3. That last little play, we'd like to have a little look at that on the replay. Maybe we can get it up. It was really quite nice. Here we go, watch this. Garvey Bay comes down. Marcus De Paula has his stick hooked, and that was very nice play by Garvey Bay. Saved a certain goal. Goes wide to the left. Also the Royal Windsor in 2016. In fact, 2016 was the last time that Garvey Bay was here when he played in that Royal Windsor. So, from the back line, they restart play. It's going to be taken forward now on the advance by BP Polo. Push forward, but they've just lost the possession. Taken now on the by Marcus De Paula. De Paula comes through, pushing along. It's still De Paula pushing forward. De Paula coming in. Jovi Bay takes the good hook, but did he manage to do it correctly? I'm not sure that he did. Umpire's whistle is gone, and the penalty looks like it will go in favour of Billingbear Park. Don't think the umpires liked the hook that was taken there. Red shirts give ground. Maybe we can have a little look at that on the replay. Oh, he came in there. I think maybe they were playing the advantage. In he comes. And the umpires didn't like that. So it'll be a penalty in favour of Billingbear Park Polo team. Bautista Garcia teeing the ball up. As round he comes. Peachy, I believe, is the dark bay that he's playing in this chukker as he comes in to take this penalty too from 30 yards out. This one to give Billingbear Park Polo team a 2-goal advantage. He converts it nicely. Score now 5-3 in favour of Billingbear Park. Rufina Bensodon sends it forward to Jovi Bay. Unfortunately for him, comes off the pony. Picked up now by Terence Lentz, who brings it around the corner. Pamplona, the pony that he's riding in this chukker, as he brings it forward, sends it up there. Still it's Terence Lent on the advance. Terence Lent pushing down, cancelled out by Jovi Bay. Backhand by Rufina Bensodon, didn't get much distance. And it will be now Jaime with Dobro. With Dobro goes for the shot down towards the goalmouth. In there comes Terence Lent. Sweeping play, saves that one. Nicely done by Garvey Bay. Was called off it by Gennaro Ringa. Backhand taken there for BP Polo. Finds Garvey Bay out on his own. Garvey Bay, lovely play from him. Takes it forward, and it's Garvey Bay, the big long arm swim. He's a very familiar signature play of his as he takes it down the field up there to Rufina Bensodon. In came Jaime with Dobro. Did he have enough room? Possibly not. He took it on the near side. The whistle has gone. Really nice play from Garvey Bay. As I said, that signature swing. Look at it. Here we go. Look at that. Nicely takes it through. Takes it forward. Coming back there, in comes Bensodon. Ooh, and crossing right over, I believe there. Jaime with Dobro. Pistachio, the pony that he's playing. Foul goes in favour of BP Polo. Very accomplished player. First saw him in that Berkshire final last year. And it's good to see him here as Gennaro Ringa takes the strike, and he puts that one away confidently. And Gennaro Ringa popped it away, made no mistakes. Goal is good for BP Polo. Rapidissima, I believe, is the pony that he took the strike on to score that one. 5-4 in favour of Billingbear Park Polo team. 4.5 minutes remaining in this third chukker. Ends of reversed as Ringer brings it around the corner, supported now by Rufino Benzedon, who goes forward for the pass. Unfortunately, Benzedon didn't get that one. It came off his pony. The backhand by De Paula finds with Dobro, but taking it, reaching out nicely on the near side, bringing it round was Garvey Blade. Good play by Garvey. Pushes around the corner, comes in. The backhand is solid from him. Finds Jovi Bay. Jovi comes forward, reaching out. It's Jovi Bay on the advance, pushing forward. Jovi Bay still pushing up there to Gennaro Ringer. Ringer comes through, challenged there by Lent. Through comes Jovi Bay. Marcus De Paula takes that strongly under the tail of his pony. Finds Terence Lent, who's called off it confidently by Jaime Wadobro. And Lent goes forward for the pass. Going left also for the pass is Bautista Garcia, as Wadobro leaves it for De Paula. De Paula sent that one forward. Came off the buttocks of Wadobro's pony. Wadobro turns, but he wasn't quick enough. Jovi Bay takes possession, takes a little backhand flick. Ringer does it as well. Jovi Bay pounces, and it's Jovi taking it forward. Jovi Bay on the advance, pushes down there towards that target, up there to the front door. Has he found the flags? No, he hasn't. The backhand solid in defence there by Marcus De Paula. Finds teammate Jaime Wadobro, but in front of them it's Bautista Garcia. However, behind him there was Jovi Bay. Did he have enough room? The umpire well placed to see the distance, and it's always a matter of speed and distance as to whether the foul is given. We'll have a little look on that on the replay as well. Here he goes. So there's the backhand from Marcus De Paula. He finds with Dobro. Coming in there was Bautista Garcia. I don't think he was aware that behind him Jovi Bay was established on that right of way coming down. As I said, umpires for the contest: Julian Appleby, Ben Turner, Timmy Bown as the referee. And this penalty being teed up by Rufino Benson. On that grey pony you see there's interesting. This is a stallion, Zorro. I think it's the only stallion playing today. Hope I've got that right. My Spanish is not very good, but when I was down in the pony lines, I was convinced by the grooms that it was an entire. So it's Rufino Benzedon on the grey. Zorro comes around to take the strike. He didn't really get a hold of that. That was not the way he was hoping to play that one. Ringer reaches out. Oh my goodness. So Gennaro Ringer, as we saw on that replay, was just turning around on the right of way. Wadobro was coming straight down it. Fortunately, a little bit of a collision, but Wadobro, I believe, had the right of way. Wadobro sent that one forward, didn't connect the way he'd wanted to, nor did Jovi Bay, pouncing onto it like a little terrier as Bautista Garcia. Garcia is challenged by Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay comes through. Nice play there from Rufino Benzedon on the grey Zorro. As I told you, pushes down there, going back to close down that back door. Oh, and that was unfortunate. Benzedon made a few mistakes there. The ball is just running loose. Jovi Bay brings it around the corner. Behind him, he's got Benzedon. It's Jovi Bay pushing down there. Marcus De Paula comes in. Jovi Bay shoots, and that's a very fine goal indeed. Jovi Bay slots it away. The equaliser, 5 apiece. Jovi Bay, the goal scorer. Have a look at that on the replay. That was a nice goal for Jovi Bay. Here you go. Look at this. Comes in, he's got traffic in the way, De Paula's there, and then Jovi Bay asked for a bit of space and he struck it nicely. Equaliser. Ends of reverse. We've got under 2 minutes remaining to the half-time point. There's nothing between these two teams, 5 apiece. Jovi Bay comes in, tries to go for the big under the neck shot, came off his hoof, then Rufino Benzedon comes in, sends it down there for Jaime Wadobro. Wadobro protects the ball, over the back line it goes, time ticking down, 1.5 minutes remain. Knock in for the black shirts of Billingbear Park Polo team, 5 apiece on the board. Good open polo, nice to see all 4 players being used, no one lower than a 3-goal rating. as the ball is struck forward for Jaime with Dobra. Waiting is Hinara Ringa. Ringa turning, spinning on a top, as it were. Through he comes, and it's Ringa still forcing round the corner there. He sends it up there to Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay was pushing down there. Now it through coming is Ringa. Ringa loses it still. No, he doesn't. I don't know where he came from, but he popped out of there and he sends it up to Jovie Bay. Go Jovie Bay, but the ball is wide over the back line, out of play. Score remains 5 apiece, with the clock now registering 50 seconds remaining in this third chukker. Pressure on the Billingbear Park Polo team, goalmouthed by the BP Polo team in the red shirts. Father James Bay, I know he's in the team tent, proudly watching, comes from Malaysia. Big friend of King Abdullah, who is a life member of the Guards Polo Club. As De Paula turns the corner, brings it around, spins it around. Rufino Bensadon is with him. De Paula with Dobro goes forward for the pass, but it's De Paula sends it down towards the boards in front of the scoreboard. You see there, the clock now 15 seconds. Sends it up there for teammate Garcia, and Garcia came through there at pace. He may well have found the flags. Garcia does, and it's Bautista Garcia, and that's a nice goal there for Bautista Garcia as the bell is imminent. There we go, the end of the third chukker, and Garcia puts number 6 on the board, and Billingbear Park Polo team take the lead at the conclusion of the third chukker. Rufino Bensadon, I believe, is on Prima. In the line out, who's pricking it up? It's going to be Jaime with Dobro. It's cancelled out there, with Dobro still pushing forward. Now it's going to be Bautista Garcia, who goes up for the pass from Marcus De Paula. I believe he's back on Peliador, the chestnut he played in the opening chukker. I hope I got that one right in the backhand, taken strongly there by Hinara Ringa. He finds the stick of Rufino Bensadon. Bensadon sends that forward. Back goes Terence Lent. Lent will go there, but it's going to be Jaime with Dobro. Nicely executed backhand shot. Finds Marcus De Paula, who scoots past Garvey Bay, and it's De Paula still pushing forward. De Paula on the advance. In comes Garvey Bay. Takes the near side backhand shot. Swinging onto the right away. It's going to be Jaime with Dobro, though. With Dobro next to him is Rufino Bensadon, still pushing along. De Paula sends it forward. 1 goal advantage at the moment for Billingbear Park Polo team. Through there comes the backhand shot, nicely taken by Terence Lent. Garvey Bay comes in, takes the backhand. Will he find Rufino Bensadon? Just finds enough room before De Paula. Bensadon took it forward. It was back there by Widobro. Now it's going to be sent back again by Bensadon. Pushing forward, the backhand solid there from Bautista Garcia. Will find the stick of Marcus De Paula. De Paula takes it forward, leaves it behind. Assisted there by Jaime with Dobro. Dobro takes the near side backhand shot. Who would be fine? He'll find Jovie Bay. As Jovie goes back, takes it under the tail of his pony, waits to find Ringa. The number 2 sends it forward there for Bensadon. Rufino Bensadon pushes forward. Widobro comes with him. Widobro gets there first, takes the near side backhand shot, turns it into the middle of the field, plucked in the air by De Paula. The ricochet picked up by Jovie Bay. Now he's assisted by Garvey, and Garvey takes it forward. Up there, Terence Lent. This is good, fast, open polo, backwards and forwards. No one checking up, and Bautista Garcia comes through at pace, and it's Garcia. Look at the bump between Garcia and Ringa. Ringa gets the better of that one. Widobro takes the near side approach shot, pushes it wide, and the defence is solid and unbreakable for BP Polo. Great run of polo in this fourth chukker. And Garcia goes off to change, as does Hinara Ringa. Ringa now coming back on. Hinaro goes forward. Jovie Bay came through, took it on the near side. De Paula not at all happy. The whistle has gone. Let's have a little look at that on the replay. Here we go. De Paula comes through. Bay comes in. Jovie comes in. Ooh, yep. That was a little bit of a check up there. Fortunately, no harm done. So, penalty given, going all the way back. Well, as you saw on the replay. Really was a little bit dangerous, that one. So Marcus De Paula gains a penalty for the ball being taken back to the opportunity. A defended goal for Billingbear Park Polo team to gain another one and take a 2-goal advantage. And De Paula is the one who's going to take the strike. Hits it well, but he hits it wide. De Paula thinks it was in. Umpires are disinterested. Goal judge said wide. De Paula has a little word with Julian Appleby. Julian Appleby says no, it's not in. From the back line, restarting play. Garvey Bay sends it to Jovie. Father James watching just a few yards away from me, will be keenly watching Garvey and Jovie play as it's sent forward there by Ringa, who sends it up there for Rufino Bensadon. Bautista Garcia goes back, takes the backhand shot, it ricochets off a pony or player. De Paula picks it up and he scoots away in front of Ringa. Marcus De Paula pushes forward, leaves it behind, so does Terence Lent. With Dobro comes through and is challenged by Jovie Bay. With Dobro to De Paula, Jovie Bay comes in, tries to cancel him out. Through comes there De Paula pushing in. Jovie Bay, wrong, it was Garvey Bay who came in to challenge him. Under the neck from Terence Lent, hooked out of it by Ringa. Down towards that target, and finally all that pressure pays off. The goal is good. Number 7 on the board for the team of Billingbear Park. I'll have a look at that one on the replay. Here we go. There's Lent. Leaves it. Now it's Garcia. There we go. Bautista Garcia, the goal scorer. Nice goal. Puts number 7 on the board for Billingbear Park Polo team. Bautista Garcia hooked there by Garvey Bay, but did he hook him from the wrong side of the pony? You may only hook a player when you're on the same side of the pony. I think it was possibly that he took it from the wrong side. Let's have a little look on the replay. So here we go. A little contretemps at the beginning. Okay, going through there is... he was just slightly behind him. Hadn't got quite far enough across to make the hook. Foul hook as it decided by the umpires, and the ball placed forward to an open goal attempt, as Garcia was the last one coming through. So taking it for the strike is going to be Bautista Garcia. Garcia takes the open goal attempt. He makes no mistake. Up onto the board goes another one. 8-5 Billingbear Park Polo team lead. Possession taken by Jovie Bay, sends that one forward for Rufino Bensadon. Bensadon comes through, takes it on the near side. That's a nice approach shot. Can he finish it off? The ride off is solid from Garcia, who also gets the backhand shot and clears nicely. And the goal attempt has gone away. That looked like it came off the back of Ringa. Cutting the corner, bringing it around. Now it's Bensadon. Bensadon fires from distance, and that's a nice goal. Rufino Bensadon. The umpire's hand goes up. The goal judge's hand goes up, and that is a nice goal. Have a look at that on the replay. Bensadon gets one back. Number 6 on the ball for BP Polo. So here he comes around the corner. Looks up, fires from distance. Nice goal. who's going to be picking it up. Marcus de Paula takes the backhand shot, finds Terence Lent, who's changed onto Hector, that very distinctive pony, but in fact it's going to be Bautista Garcia. Did he make the turning play? Ringo was behind him. Umpire's whistle has gone. So spot hit in defence, BP Polo at the time. Sent forward, who's going to be booking it down there? I hope I got that right. Terence, when you have a look at that you are on Hector, slightly a bit muddled up whether you might have been on Pampita, but now there's the shot from Jaime Wiedobro. Sent wrong, Marcus de Paula to Jaime Wiedobro. Through comes Hector Gennaro Ringo, and it's Gennaro who's challenged by Bautista Garcia. Gennaro to Bensadon. Bensadon takes it forward. Nice play from him as he sent it down there. Won't unfortunately find anyone from his team, and it'll be Marcus de Paula. De Paula brings it around the corner. Sends it up there to Terence Lent, but through at pace comes Bautista Garcia, and it's Bautista Garcia pushes forward. Garcia taking it in there. The big hook comes in from Ringa, taking it on the near side was De Paula. The ball is left loose, and it's still there, taking it through. The backhand taken there. In fact, it wasn't the backhand. Through comes Terence Lent. It's going to be picked up now by Ringa, and he brings it across the field. Nice play as he comes forward. Still on the advance, up to the halfway line. Bensadon to Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay comes in. He's got enough time still. Garvey approaching. Can he finish it off? BP Polo on the advance. Garvey Bay comes in. Leaves it behind. The sweeping defensive play by Jaime Wiedobro. Pace is electric here. In comes the backhand from Gennaro Ringa. Sends it across the field. It will be picked up now by Jovi Bay. Goes for the big shot. Wasn't able to get hold of it. Time ticking away. Marcus de Paula comes through as the whistle goes. What a furious run of play. What a really lovely chukker. Lots of good, strong polo. And that really was something to remember. Really lovely play from both teams. Good open polo. And I hope I did get your pony right. Terence, if I didn't, I apologise. Wow. That was some run of polo. Really, Gravy Bay was played by Gennaro Ringa in the first chukker. That's Delfina Historica. Rufino Bensadon brings it out of the line out. Terence Lent comes around, picks it up nicely. Lent pushes forward. He's hooked out of it by Ringa. Ringa comes around the corner. He's challenged. Ringa sends it forward. Can he find the flags? Wide to the right. The score remains 8-6 in favour of Billingbear Park Polo Team. Julian Appleby just going forward to pick the shoe up from Terence Lent, who takes it towards him. I think that's Swecker, the Dark Bay, that Terence Lent is playing in this chukker. As Jaime Wiedobro brings it in. Sends that one straight up to the front door there for Garvey Bay, but through comes Gennaro Ringo, and he gets the better of the ride off against Terence Lent, and it's Ringo who brings it around the corner. Nice play from him, advancing down into the territory of Billingbear Park Polo Team, and he's still pushing forward. He's on the advance. Nice play from Ringo, coming through at pace. Has he found it? Unfortunately, he may not have just got the right of way there and slipped in front of a player. There was a little bit of something going on there. Let's have a look on the replay, see if we can identify what happened. So there's Garcia with Ringa. Ringa comes through. Now, what was Jovi Bay doing? Jovi Bay... Ooh, yeah, I think that might not have been quite the right way to do things. Jovi Bay, unfortunately, pushing, I think it was Jaime Rodobro, across the right of way. Fortunately, no collision, but a nasty incident avoided. You always have to be a little bit aware of where you're riding a player off, and if you ride them across the right of way, the penalty will go against you. Spot hit for Billingbear Park Polo team. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Plenty of time in the fifth. 2 goals separating these two teams on what has been a really classic polo match here at Billingbear Park, with Marcus De Paula checking on the boards. Jovi Bay goes up for the pass. Now, De Paula went up there. Jovi Bay went forward for the pass to shut it off from Widobro, but the backhand was taken strongly. Backed again, though, by Garcia. Right off is strong between Lent and Benson and Garvey Bay. De Paula comes through. Racing forward is Bautista Garcia. Garcia comes through. He probably might have got away with it if he'd taken it on the near side. He took it on the offside on the grey. Humilde. I think we'll find that will be a spot hit. Garvey Bay takes the strike. Garvey still has it. That's Dolfina Marga that he's playing in this chukker. He played her in the first chukker, and it's stolen nicely there by Garcia. Near side back to the offside. Hunting him down is Inara Ringa, and it's Garcia who pushes forward, leaves it behind. Racing through comes Marcus De Paula. Picks up the right of way, challenged by him for his Bensodon. De Paula with Bensodon there. De Paula takes out that one. That's looking pretty healthy, but it's not going to quite find the target. Lent comes in. Has he found the flags? Backhand is solid. What a backhand saving play there by Renara Ringa. Saved it. Picked up now by Jaime Widobro, who's bumped out of it by Jovi Bay. Widobro brings it round the corner. In still Widobro's there. He's challenged by Bensodon. Bensodon challenges. Takes it on the near side, looking through, and here comes Ringa on the advance. Ringa coming down off the boards. He's still on the attack. Behind him, he's called off it by Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay sends that one forward. Beautiful strike by Jovi Bay. Sends it down there for Renara Ringa. Back in defence goes Marcus De Paula. The pace is hot. What an electric game of polo we're having here as it's swept away there by Marcus De Paula. Sends it round the corner. Picked up now by Rufino Bensodon. Bensodon comes round the corner. Here he goes. He's on the advance. He's got it on the end of his stick. Goal time for Rufino Bensodon. Brilliant goal. Number 7. And BP Polo just trailed by 1. Treasure this game. What a game of polo. Open polo. Really exciting stuff. Congratulations to all 8 players on the field. Look at this from Rufino Bensodon on the end of his stick, pops it away. Goal is good. 7-8 BP Polo trail by just 1. What a strike there from Garvey Bay. He broke clear of the line out. He took possession. He sent it up to the front door. Coming through is Bensodon, cancelled though by Garcia, met there by Jovi Bay. He can't get a hold of it. Backhand solid from Marcus De Paula. Finds Terence Lent out on his own. Terence Lent being hunted down by Garvey Bay. Does just enough to stop the advance, but Lent is going forward as the shot came through. I think it was from Ridobro, and it's still Lent pushing forward. Lent being ridden out of it by Garvey Bay. Lent, Garvey Bay takes the near side play. Terence Lent comes through, and he wasn't aware that Hinara Ringa was there behind him. Hinara Ringa picking up the right away, gets the penalty. Here we go, watch this. Coming through. There he goes. Ringa comes through. Lent takes the ball, and he won't get away with that one. Hinara Ringa. Back on Sipacho, the chestnut that he played as a spare, I think, in the second, which played really nicely the other day. I think he played it 3 times when BP Polo were on the Queen's ground. What a run of play. Brilliant. Garvey Bay to Ringa. But it's Bautista Garcia, but he leaves it for Jaime Widobro. Widobro coming through at pace, comes forward. Widobro sends that one back in defence, goes Garvey Bay, protecting the ball. Over the back line it goes. Knock in. 1 goal in it, that's all. There was a 1 goal handicap for BP Polo at the start of the contest. From the back line, Garvey Bay brings it to Rufino Benzedon. Benzedon changes it to the other side. Now he sends it forward. Waiting there was Ringer, but in front of Ringer, reaching out is Jovi Bay, but Ringer comes through at pace. Here he comes through on this pony Sipacho, as I was telling you about, and it's going to be Ringer coming through. He's going to take the big under the neck shot. There it goes. Has he found the target? It's looking good. It's looking good. It goes across the face of the goalmouth, protected by De Paula. Out it goes over the back line. And this is frenetic polo at its best here at Billingbear Park. Enjoy it. We don't get matches quite often at this speed. Brilliant. Huidobro sends it left for Bautista Garcia, who's cancelled out. Jovi Bay takes the backhand shot, tries to find Benzedon. Benzedon picks up the right away, turns it around. Lent takes evasive action. Benzedon pushing down towards the target. Turns it around the corner. Ringer protects him, gives him a room to manoeuvre. De Paula comes in, and De Paula came in and hooked the stick of Benzedon as he's going forward. Let's have a look at that on the replay. The umpires didn't like it. Well, let's see who was in the wrong and who was in the right. Here we go. Round the corner it comes. So there's Benzedon coming around the corner, pushes forward. De Paula came in, and looks like they've had cancelling out, so they're going to roll the ball in. Jovi Bay tries to stop Garcia, but Garcia takes possession. On the boards now. It's De Paula who has possession. De Paula. Now it's Benzedon. Benzedon pushing forward. Benzedon, can he get the equaliser? Here it comes. He's playing with that ball on the end of his stick. Leaves it behind. Through they come at pace. Jovi Bay can't manage to finish it off. And it was going to be Jaime Huidobro, who's solidly showing all the experience of playing at the high goal level for 25 years. Takes it down the field. Backhand taken by Ringer. Lifts it behind. Through comes Garcia. And did he get the penalty? Garvey Bay? No, he didn't. The whistle has gone. No, he didn't. It's, beg your pardon, the whistle didn't go. The ball was left behind. Now it's Benzedon who brings it around the corner. Rufino pushing down towards the target. Fires from distance. Doesn't get the angle quite right. In comes Hinara Ringer. Ringer comes around the corner. In there now comes Jovi Bay. My goodness, it's frenetic. It really is frenetic. In comes Terence Lent. Whistle has gone, though, as Lent swung on to the play. Did the bell go first? Did the whistle go first? I think they might have called it chucker, and we'll have a little look at that on the replay, but I think he did come across the right of way. They've called chucker. What a chucker. What a run of play. Here we go. Look at that. There's Ringer. He comes around the corner. He appeals. They all play on. There's the ball coming into the middle of the field. Terence Lent comes through. Takes it, unfortunately. Hinara Ringer makes no mistakes. He puts it away, and that's the equaliser. Goal is good, and the goal comes to the stick of Ringer. In play, picked up there by Rufino Benzedon. Benzedon cancelled out by De Paula. Picked up now by Hinara Ringer. Ringer comes through, cuts it up to the front door. Waiting there is Benzedon. Benzedon swings onto it. Back with him comes De Paula. Benzedon scoots past De Paula. Benzedon. He's making ground. He's making tracks. He's heading towards the goal mouth. Gone wide. 8-all in the final chukker, unless the scores are level, in which case we'll get the opportunity of a golden goal from the back line. It will be Jaime Huidobro. Towards towards the middle of the field and the halfway line. Steal there, nicely taken by Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay takes the backhand shot, and I think that's Oriental Alfalfa that he was on there as Jovi Bay comes through, and it's Jovi pushing down. Will turn around the corner, he leaves it behind. The backhand is solid from Garcia, finds Di Paolo, who sends it up to Lent, but it will be Garvey Bay. Takes the backhand, but didn't get enough angle onto that. And when it's found, Bautista Garcia. Garcia comes racing through. Huidobro comes through. Huidobro comes through, chasing away in front of... Whoa, that's looking good. Can he get through? It looks like Huidobro's going to find the flags. Oh, it comes off the post. Came off the post. It's left behind. In there came Bautista Garcia. And the furious run of play was in the end rewarded. And that was a nice goal fair for Billingbear Park Polo team. But it came off the post. The backhand wasn't quite as strong as they wanted it. And through at pace. Watch this. Here we go. Huidobro goes away in front of Garvey Bay. Now watch this. Comes off the post. There it goes. Off the post. Ringer comes in. Doesn't get the length he was looking for. And coming through straight there. Popping it away, Garcia. Wow, what a lot of play. Number 9 on the board for Billingbear Park Polo team. That was great. Garcia, the goal scorer. Stopped the clock. Ends of reverse. Garvey Bay sends it up there for Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay pushing along with Dobro called off it by Di Paolo, who makes the turning play, brings it around the corner. Di Paolo has possession. All of his team stream up for the pass. There's the pass, sends it up towards Lent, but in fact it goes all the way to Huidobro. Huidobro will pick the ball off on the ricochet on the boards. Behind him is Bautista Garcia. Garcia. Lent is waiting up there, ready for the pass. We've got 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Still pushing along. Bautista Garcia goes for the big strike down towards that goal mouth of BP Polo. The ball runs wide out over the back line. The score remains 9-8. Knock in for BP Polo. Garvey Bay brings it in. Oriental Alfalfa, as I said, pony there was bought off David Sterling last year. They bought a lot of ponies, BP Polo, last year. The backhand taken, but did he have the right of way? Well, wait and see. So last year, I think they bought 17 ponies, BP Polo, from Adolfo Cambiasso, Bigatti, Sapo Cosset, Pelon Sterling, to name but a few. So which way will this one go? We'll wait and see. But I'm pretty sure he took the backhand without enough space. So the penalty does duly go in favour of the red shirts. And an opportunity to equalise. So, the ball teed up. Ringer to take the strike. Gennaro Ringer. Played in the Gold Cup with Thai Polo, as I was saying, and the Warwickshire. Comes in. Penalty 2. Look at the confidence of the young man there. He made no mistake about that. Strongly hit it. Level of pegging. 9-all. Well, they're taking no prisoners here today at Billingbear Park. Fantastic polo match we've had. Played in good spirit. Ben Turner, Julian Appleby adjudicating with Tim Bound down in the sidelines. Rufino Benzedon thought he should have got the foul. Marcus Di Paolo made the turning play. Huidobro sends it forward for Terence Lent. But in front of Terence Lent, it's going to be Bautista Garcia. Backhand. Well, I was looking at the backhand being taken. Well, I can only imagine that maybe there was a bit of back chat after the whistle stayed silent. My apologies, but that's the only thing I can think of. I didn't see anything going on down there, but I think maybe there'd been a little bit too much back chat. So the penalty goes for Billingbear Park Polo team. 2.5 minutes remain. This one to put double figures on the board for Billingbear Park and take the lead by 1 with 2.5 minutes to run. An important strike. The wind is slightly across from right to left. Will Marcus de Paula, the veteran campaigner, be able to convert it? De Paula, in he comes. He's lofted it. And he puts it in the hands of the judge, and the umpires go up, and that's 10-9, double figures now for Billingbear Park Polo team. Two minutes exactly remain. Ball in play. Who's going to take it? Garcia pushes hard. Possession taken now by Ringa, who sends it forward to Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay reaching out, has it nicely. Jovi Bay pushes. He's going to be assisted there by Ringa. Up goes Benson on for the pass. De Paula takes the backhand shot, turns it, but first of all there is Ringa. 1:40 remain. The open backhand from Ringa. Jovi Bay sends it backwards, finds the stick of Rufino Benson. Terence Lent takes the near side backhand shot, and it will be Jovi Bay. Jovi Bay brings it around the corner. In there now, big bump between everybody. Jovi Bay, there was Benson on calling for the pass. Jovi Bay sends it down there, going forward is Terence Lent, will protect the ball just in front of the goal mouth. Takes the backhand shot, didn't get much length onto that. In came De Paula. De Paula sent the backhand, picked up now by Ringa. Ringa, now it's Benson on. Benson on would make the turning play, turns it around. Lent gets out of the way. Benson on looks up, sends it there. Jovi Bay comes in. De Paula meets it on the bounce. We're under a minute remaining. In comes Benson on. Here comes the goal shot attempt. I think he might have found it. Wide, but off a defending player, I believe. Whistle has stopped. 10-9. 45 seconds registering on the clock. Safety 60 given off the defending player's stick. This one to equalise. Rufino Benson on. Comes back, having changed. Hinara Ringa, likewise. So who is going to take the penalty? This one, to give them double figures and the equaliser with 45 seconds remaining on the clock. On the angle, 60 yards out. Here we go. Wind. A little bit from right to left. Ringa comes in. Ooh, didn't get a hold of that one. Met in the goal mouth there. Picked up, and that was a saving play by the Billingbear Polo team. Time ticking away now. 37 seconds remaining. With Dobro saved that one. Up there goes for the pass goes Garcia. He's being ridden out of it by Garvey Bay. What a backhand from Garvey Bay. He's got 20 seconds now as Jovi Bay swings onto it. Going up for the pass is Benson on. Time ticking. De Paula comes through. In comes with Dobro. Jovi Bay comes in. Jovi Bay, we've got 14 seconds. Benson on. 14 seconds. He's got it. We got an extra time play. What a goal. What a run of play there. And that's the double figures for BP Polo. And we are being treated to a spectacle of polo here as it makes it 10-all. There they go. They'll come back. They'll play the 30 seconds before we go into an extra chukker. What a goal there. What play from both these two teams. We don't want a winner. Billingbear Park have played their hearts out. BP Polo have played their hearts out. We have been treated to a tremendous game. 10-all. Ball will be bowled back in. No fouling. And then we'll have an extra chukker. On the clock, there's very little time remaining. 28 seconds, time ticking away. There goes the tutor. We will now play an extra chukker. 10-all. We go to a 7th chukker, and all I can say is congratulations to both teams for a fantastic game of polo. What a way to come to the end of that 6th chukker with a equaliser in such fashion. Brilliant. Enjoy those goals. Look at the replays. We'll be back very shortly. We'll win the match. Good luck to Billingbear Park Polo team. Good luck to BP Polo. We're ready for the off. The ball goes in. Who will take a hold of it? In there now, taking possession is Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay pushes forward, hooked by with Dobro. In there now comes Terence Lent. Oh my word, he's taken it there. But going back is Ringa. Ringa goes back in defence, takes the backhand shot. In there comes Bay. Now, what happened? They took the backhand. Did Lent have the right of way? Did Ringa have the right of way? Umpires emphatically blue. The black shirts of Billingbear Park Polo team give ground. Inara Ringa had the right of way. Terence Lent coming in to that backhand. Therefore, the spot hit for BP Polo. Everything to play for. Rufina Bensidon. Beg your pardon, it's Garvey Bay. Garvey Bay sends it up there to Hanara Ringa. Ringa sends it down the field. Who can be there? Bensidon's checking, waiting. In comes the backhand flick from with Dobro. Tries to find Paula, but in front of them it's Jovi Bay. Ooh, a little bit of a muddle up between Bensidon and Jovi. Bensidon pushes forward. Waiting is Garcia. Bensidon sent it forward. In there now comes Ringa. Big battle with him and Garcia. Garcia takes the backhand. Through comes Bensidon. Bensidon, has he found the flags? He has. And Bensidon finds the flags. And that's a disappointment for Billingbear Park Polo team. They would have been very much hoping to have popped it away. They weren't able to. But congratulations to BP Polo, Jovi Bay, Garvey Bay, Genara Ringa and Rufina Bensidon. Commiserations to Terence Lent, Bautista Garcia, Marcus Di Paolo and Jaime with Dobro. But what a game of polo. As I said, it's sad that there had to be a runner-up. But unfortunately,